Hi, Johannes.
Hi, Mikko.
How are you doing?
I'm actually doing quite well. This is the final shooting day of the course, so I'm really happy.
All right. First of all, what are you wearing?
Ah, this is my uniform. If I'm normally teaching Google courses, I want to make sure everybody knows I'm a professional cloud architect. And beneath this, I also have my Google authorized training shirt. So just that.
Impressive. What is your role in deep dives?
What is not my role in deep dives, right? I guess we all started this based on my idea. Originally, it was just a way for me to make money, basically. But then later on, when more people got involved, I tried to concentrate on content creation and pedagogic instruction, basically. So making sure that everybody knows how to teach and teaches that appropriately.
What motivates you to teach?
That's a good question. I originally I'm not a teacher by training, right? So I've never kind of thought of that as being a career option. But now when I think about it, already in school, I was kind of the guy that taught others like math stuff or tried to explain something. And I kind of got back into that at the university. I did quite a bit of lecturing there. So I really enjoy it. It's somehow in me. I get something out of it. Can't really say what.
How long you have been in the IT field?
I've been working in IT for over 25 years. It's like, it's more than 25. It gets close to 30 already.
What was your first computer?
My first computer was an Amiga 500.
PC or Mac?
Mac. Mac since like during the PowerPC era, right? So yeah, it's quite a long time ago.
What have you learned while making this course?
I've learned a lot of details regarding Google Cloud Storage. It's been surprising to me because I thought that I knew the product pretty well beforehand, but that's one of the things that we always get as instructors, right? We kind of get deeper knowledge about the product that we're instructing, basically.
What's the one thing that you're really bad at?
Patience. I often don't have the patience to wait for something, especially when my kids are supposed to do something like clean their room.
What's the one thing that you're really good at?
I think that I'm pretty good in explaining complicated technical things, trying to kind of make them easy to understand.
Why did you form this company?
Why? I was tired of trying to do everything myself, so I figured that if I can lure my friends to joining the company, then they'll help me out with this stuff.
Do you like programming?
Regarding programming, I enjoy the problem-solving part, when you're kind of taking a big problem and then you're chopping it up into smaller parts and then solve them individually. But I hate the finalization to make it production ready, to make sure that it doesn't fall over or run out of memory.
What is your favorite programming language?
Style-wise, or probably like Kotlin is style-wise my favorite, but I know Java best. I've been doing it for too long.
What do you do on your free time?
I don't know what you mean.
What skill do you think everyone should learn?
So everybody in the world should know quite a bit of math, in my opinion, because it helps, not math per se, but kind of training math helps you handle things that at first seem impossible to solve suddenly are possible. So that helps with other parts of life as well. And then for IT people, everybody should know cloud.
What is your biggest challenge in deep dives?
That's a good question. So at Deep Dives, we're doing both live trainings and these videos. So our biggest challenge is to do enough live trainings to basically keep the money coming in, but then still have enough time to do these videos. And that's what we need to solve.
Do you enjoy learning new skills?
Absolutely. That's why I'm doing this.
What did you eat for breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast.
What is this your casual Friday attire?
Yes.
What do you enjoy most about working at Deep Dives?
Being able to do what I enjoy most, basically, so teaching, both via videos like this or live.
What is your favorite instrument?
To listen to or to play?
Up to you.
My favorite instrument to play is a piano, and then my favorite instrument to listen to is actually a symphony orchestra. But if you can think of that as being a instrument.
Right. Thank you, Johannes.
Thanks. Hi, Mikko.
Hi, Johannes.
What's your role in Deep Dives?
I'm an instructor. I do a lot of things here. Basically anything that, Johannes, you give me.
So what motivates you to come to work?
I enjoy working. I'm a lucky person in that sense that most of the time when I work, I really do enjoy doing my work.
PC or Mac?
Mac.
What was your first computer?
Commodore 64.
What's your favorite cloud technology or product?
My favorite product, cloud technology. Serverless computing.
What did you eat for breakfast today?
Nothing, but I should have.
What's the last thing you studied?
Lambdas. No, not lambdas. The last thing I studied was kinesis.
What do you do in your free time?
If I'm not spending time with my family, I'm most likely doing photography or climbing.
What was your first job?
My first job was in Kodak, a photo laboratory, making all kinds of interesting things in the 80s.
Hi, Susanna.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm quite fine.
Great. What is your role in Deep Dives?
I'm the video producer of Deep Dives, and I'm the one that's responsible for all the visual and all the oral content, so that it's professional looking and consistent.
How long you've been in the IT field?
I started in 2001. I was the computer support specialist in the Finnish Post.
What was your first computer?
It was either Commodore VIC-20 or Telemac TMC-600, which is the only mass-produced computer in Finland.
PC or Mac?
Mac.
What have you learned while making this course?
Most of all, Adobe After Effects. I had been planning to learn that sufficiently before that, but this was the ultimate goal, to learn that first.
What's your favorite instrument?
The theremin, of course.
Naturally. Do you like programming?
When it's for my own purposes.
And what is your favorite programming language?
That's a difficult one. I quite often write in Perl or shell scripts, but my favorite ones are 6502 assembly and M68K assembly.
What skill do you think everyone should learn?
Being a quick learner.
Do you enjoy learning new skills?
Of course, all the time.
What do you do on your free time?
There's so much that I do. It might be just being the playing instructor of theremin and performing concerts, composing music, doing demos, doing illustration and stuff like that in the graphical design field, and too many different things to list over here.
Thank you, Susanna.
Thanks.